Okay, let's see if everything is working as intended. Should be getting the announcement soon. On. Here we go. So we've got that up. And let's see if we can get see if both chats are working. Fantastic. Does look like Twitch has a little bit less of a delay, which is okay, honestly. Not really much I can do about that. Okay, now all that is left to do is play the game. Hi. It is 3 in the morning. Hello, Emmy. I have decided that I wanted to play this game. Almost 4. Yeah. But I normally have difficulty sleeping, so figured if I'm gonna be playing this game anyway for the first time, then I at least want to be streaming while I do it, because you know it's one of those kind of games. So you know, give y'all the opportunity to see my first reactions. But also because it's 4 in the morning, I need to be very quiet because all of my roommates are sleeping. But I normally do ASMR anyway, so it's fine. This is what the people want. So it works. It works out. It works. It just works. Alright, I am pretty good. Pretty soon I'm gonna be having a friend come and visit from the place that we are both from. Emmy, friend of mine is driving that whole distance to come see me. And then after their couple-day visit, I will be going back to my hometown for about a week. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing my family. Yeah, it'll be fun. Me and my friend have a lot of plans regarding alcohol and flavoring it, which is pretty fun. So yeah, it'll be fun. I'm gonna see my mom, which is, I love that there's elephant tranquilizer. Hang on, I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna switch up the way that I'm, you know, just readjusted my sitting position so I'm a little more comfortable. I'm also gonna take off my sweater, so just give me one moment. Just you know, just gonna take off my sweater. Just 1 second. Okay. That's unfortunate though. I'm a big fan of alcohol from an artisanal point of view, like um, as a thing that you can enjoy every once in a while, and there's like an artistry that goes into making a good cocktail. So that's how I personally enjoy drinking. I'm not really the type to crack open a bottle of whiskey or vodka and drink that straight or even with a mixer, because I find why spend all that money on a bottle of vodka just to drink it with, or maybe a rum. I would understand maybe like a rum with Coke. That's because like at least rum has its own distinct flavor, especially if you're getting a good rum. You know, not a cheap $20 bottle of rum, but if you're getting, maybe like a plantation, um, which is my rum of choice. At least it's adding a little bit of like that adulty kind of flavor to your Coke, so it's not just so cloyingly sweet. I'm actually not a big fan of here. Let me keep playing the game. I'm actually not a big fan of Coca-Cola. I know a lot of people. I'm just talking about drinks. Um, I know a lot of people really like Coca-Cola. Obviously, not the other kind of Coke, but um, I find it's too sweet. Especially because it's me. I am a generic anime boy. Especially because it uses corn syrup to flavor, whether to sweeten it. I much prefer I much prefer something like a Mexican Coke that uses actual real cane sugar. But even then, it's still just a bottle of sweet. So I would much rather maybe like I've been getting into dang, that ad is a minute long. That is insane. Actually insane ad. Let me give y'all 2 seconds to finish up your ad break. 45 cents, that's insane. I kinda wish that I could just turn off the ads. I mean, I think I can, but it's kinda like, kinda like the Twitch way. You keep your ads going so you can, you know, Twitch ads, yeah, for real. I know, they're so long too. You have to sit through like. And we're back. Welcome back. Me? Yeah, I know. Twitch ads are just the worst. Don't worry, I didn't say anything while you guys were watching ads. So you wouldn't miss anything. Uh, but yeah, I've been getting really into tea lately instead of soft drinks. I find tea is a good way to have like a little bit of sweet, some sugar. I should also say as well, tea is nice and like you can get all sorts of different teas, get all sorts of different flavors. And and just let me know if the game is too loud. Um, I should say as well, this is a horror game, so it will get scary eventually. I just wanted to play it because I, I've been meaning to get around to it. Here, my name will be, as usual, what is this keyboard? Why is it like this? Voice so relaxing, thank you. This must be some kind of... It's very strange. I see QWERTY. But it's not WASD, it's WSDF. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you have at least a small... God damn it. Didn't realize it was capitals. I'm glad that you have a small moment of... That's me. That's me. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, let me check. Should have that up. I don't know why I don't have that up. Activity feed. Thank you, Mr. Smegman. Very fitting that your name is Mr. Smegman, considering the name of my little guy here. Wait, are you Smegma's father? The secret lore of my boy Smega. Smegma. Don't think I can hear the game? Okay. Sorry, I have it down quite a bit because, like, I know eventually it's gonna get, like, you know. Yeah, no, I could see that. Also, do you like the new text box? I know, very silly. Welcome, just a floof bean. Okay, what was I doing? What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was just checking the activity feed. Zombie? I sort of rushed off earlier and now this place is a mess. Could you help me tidy up a bit? I would love to put myself in this game. That'd be... Because I saw that someone put, what's her name? Bao. Someone put Bao the Whale in this game and replaces Mita. Oh, don't worry, it's just the start. It's just the beginning of the game. Do not worry, it gets there. Or so I assume. Wow, thank you so much. That was just A1, okay. Oh yeah, Doki Doki. I actually played Doki Doki for the first time. I streamed it. It was like one of the first games that I streamed, but that was years ago. Never heard of Doki Doki Literature Club? That fits the same vibe of this. Is like you start off the game and everything's normal and it's like a nice calm anime, and then there's a point where everything turns, like it becomes horror. I think it's a really cool way of doing horror. Zombie, my stomach's growling. I'm so hungry. Do you think you could help me get the ingredients for some chicken soup? I don't like that she visibly phased through the foreground. Hey, be nice. None of you are losers in my book. Chicken soup ingredients. Yay, you got everything. How about we cook it together? See, you can see that she phases like on the z-axis. I've worked in game dev before, so like I've seen that effect before. But it's like when you have something that clips through like a wall or something, that's like the same thing as, like, I'm sure that she's actually behind this. Like, I'm sure she's right here, but we just can't see her because the UI is away. What's this? Oh, I see. Cool. See, this actually is very relaxing. Dang. That reminds me of what was it? Mouth washing. There's a very small potato in mouth washing, which is another horror game. It's one of my favorite horror games. There's a section where you are cutting a cake for a birthday party, and they get you to use your W and X keys to like rock the knife back and forth. And it's very slow, and like it takes forever to cut through it. I think this is gonna do the same thing, where in that game there's a callback to that scene, but instead of a cake, it's someone's arm. I think it's... I mean, I figure when you have something slow and deliberate like that, it's kind of like it's like a Chekhov's gun, you know. If you've ever heard of the of that writing, I don't remember the word. Small one with an antenna, perfect for walks, don't you think? By the way, you can play games to earn money. Oh, did you know you can play games to earn money? No, it's I'm trying to think of like not a trope, but it's a writing tool, I guess. But like there's a word for, not tool specifically, but same difference. What's this? Oh, this is cool. See, I love little games like this. Actually, I have a game on my phone where all it is just taking stuff apart. And you have to do it very deliberately, like screw by screw. So I really like this kind of gameplay. I think if I were to ever make like a mobile game, or like just a quick, you know, game to learn how to make games properly, probably do something like that. Something like organizing or taking things apart. Because as a kid, I don't know if you did this ever, but I was always the kid that as soon as they would get a pen in their hands, they would unscrew the cap and start taking it apart, and then see if they could put it back together and have it still work and click. So that was the kind of kid that I was back in grade school, so long ago. Let's see. I think I was in high school. When was I last in high school? That was quite a while ago. I think I'm 4 years out of college, so whatever that means. I mean, it's what, 4 in the morning, so not really. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm old, but older than some. I think. Let's see, what do we have here? Well, it takes too much, so do another one of these. I'm 24 now, which I wouldn't consider old at all, actually. I think that 24 is the perfect age between having the ability to 10 a.m. here. I just woke up. I forget that I have a lot of European people that watch me. I actually, I wonder why that is, because thank you, little chump. I get to see through my video analytics, where people watch me from, and like age ranges and things like that. I've noticed quite a few people from Canada, quite a few people from the US, obviously, but then just little places dotting Europe, like Britain. A lot of people from Britain watch me. I think like Ireland or something like that. I don't remember. Or Germany. It was Germany specifically. A lot of people from Germany watch me. Austria, like that kind of region, which makes me wonder why that region of the world specifically. Not that I'm complaining, obviously, because I love my European friends. They do. They have good taste. Yeah, when I first started doing, videos and streaming and stuff, it was, it started off with like friends, just like a group of 5-6 people that would watch me, and they weren't watching me because they found my content interesting, or it was mostly just like supporting a friend kind of thing. Then I started doing the videos, the ASMR videos. Really, it has it's changed my life doing that. It's been a really fun ride so far, and I do really want to get back into it. It's just, there's this whole thing of like, I guess the major difference, like the major problem that I've been finding with making videos and streaming and all that stuff is my streaming is typically very different from my videos. My videos are very edited and particular, and they take a lot more effort than streaming does. Streaming, I sit in front of a microphone and play games and talk out my ass, but just making videos, I come up with scripts, then I have to record it, then I have to edit, then I have to go through with a fine-tooth comb, checking for any audio errors or clipping or weird oddities that just kind of happen, or if a loud car goes by, can't use that audio anymore, or you try to salvage, and then I have to make a thumbnail, and just making the thumbnail takes maybe 2 hours. So yes, get out of bed. And so it's like, it would be nice to I could definitely put out a lot more videos if I had some kind of pipeline, like a lot of other ASM artists have, where they'll stream for hours. They'll make basically footage of things that they can use for videos from their streaming. So I'm thinking that that might be the next leg of my ASMR journey. Not to say that the roleplay videos are gonna be gone forever, but you know, it might be a little easier to get back into the swing of things if I can have videos that I can just kind of like throw out there, and then, you know, maybe do some light editing, just taking from the streams. Anyway, I'm rambling. I lost her hairbrush. But yeah, that's been something that's been on my mind for a little bit. Is that I want to make more videos, obviously, because I know that people like them and watch them. I get all the nice comments. That's just don't look in the oven. Why not the oven? Why was I not able to look in the oven? Such a big help, honestly. The TV is cool, but it broke already. Could you help me move this wardrobe? It's super heavy. This is an interesting looking game. I do really like the outline that they do. Yeah, the pink outline on the character. Give Mita a present. Is this for me? Thank you so much. So abrupt. So, you know, you have this nice vibe where if you just kind of sit on the screen, you could easily fall asleep to it. The music in this game is very very calming, very subdued. Trying to think of more words that I could use to describe this kind of music. Ambient. It's ambient music. It's I think that's it. Trying to describe music like it's food. You know, you have all these different words to describe very minute things. Hey, Zombie, I've been thinking. I wish we could meet in person. It's so frustrating that I can't. You're always helping me, being so kind every day. I wish I could do something for you too. I've got an idea. Uh-oh. What is she gonna do? Now we're together. Put the phone down. Guardian. Relax. Yes. Or you die. Kill them. Dang, she is really pretty with that short hair. Something about girls' love note. Okay. Something about tingle them dead, guardian. There's this thing. Oh yeah, there's something about girls with short hair. But I just love like the wolf cut kind of. Oh, 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 no, oh, oh. Okay, and touch, and touch. So this game, try the door handle. So this game is called, how many times can you touch the door? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, actually. And what's this here? Math.cl decode string. Get read norm direction. Put objects on scanner. Yeah, I gotta get some objects around the room, I guess. Interesting. Well, here, let me put this first. And I need some kind of bangle, I think. Ooh. It's a bangle. It might be a flower. Could be either. Tired of all the ads? Okay, yeah, that's right. It's like a flower. Okay. And a spoon. Need to grab a spoon. Spoon. Let's see, find a spoon. Can I leave? No, door doesn't work. I think this is the kitchen here. No. And take a look around here at the different objects. Cook with no hands. Should probably check if there's a streamer mode. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're fine. I know a lot of games now. Especially like games that get a little larger from people streaming it. Especially horror games. I find a lot of horror games. They have a different mode for if you're streaming or not. Scan the objects and start the machine. Scan. Ready to run. There we go. Whoa. I don't like that the sound just it's a little scary. Nothing different? No. Yeah, thingamabob is up and running. Let me just do this for you. There you go. Guess we can step on this and it'll bring us to a new version. Go to the fuse box by the front door. By the front door. Oh, we ran out of power. Turn that back up. Here we go. Now, give me if I'm wrong, but wouldn't that turn all the lights back on? Trying to return all the missing batteries. Who are you? Batteries missing. Gotta go get some batteries. No, I don't know where that would be. What's this here? There's a doll that's looking at us. Every once in a while, just changing. Very odd. Odd thing to have. Okay, now we've got the battery. Well, we got one of the batteries. Who are you? Whoa. This is a little different. Only... You gotta go, okay. Have fun. And outside the window. This world seems a lot more, I don't know. Seems very very gamey, you know, like you opened up the Unity editor and you just made this room in the middle of nowhere. Now, I know that that's not all games are. Alright, it's only slightly upsetting. I'm gonna try and keep the atmosphere remotely calm to the best of my ability. The battery there. There we go. And then we're gonna put the last battery. I actually think I need one more after this. Yeah, one more. One more for right there. I don't know where that battery would be though. We've gotten everywhere though, haven't we? Unless I'm just blind and have missed it somehow. I may have just missed it. Though the other ones are pretty. The other ones were very visible. So I don't know what's going on with the last one. Maybe, I don't know. Gross. Oh, it's the apples are rotten. There's some in the fridge. Oh, there's the last battery. It's in the fridge. You can pick these up for some reason. Hmm. It's funny. Wonder why that's an option. I don't think there's any particular reason why. But it was very purposeful. Obviously, it was a little animation to do that. I just find it funny that this thing happened that was not even scary, but like, I don't know, just like odd that it happened. And then this guy decides to put the letters back. Hmm. Can't go in there anymore. That scared me a little bit. Now you have questions. Well, as you can see, I made this special device, bringing you here to my side. But you ended up in another version of the game, in which but that's a long story. Anyway, I'm just happy to see you. How did I get inside the game? Let me explain. What's important is that we're together now. What if I want to go back? Go back already? I guess I can help you with that, but what about me? Please stay with me for a while. Are you Mita? I am, and you must be a zombie, right? Of course it works. Everything here works exactly like in your world. Back in my world, I sit at my computer a lot and work hard. You know, it's because of your job that you have paid me so little attention. Gotta make a living, you know. So, how do you know I sit at my computer a lot? Your phone's camera, it's on sometimes. So she's been watching me through my phone camera. The apartment definitely it looks different for sure. Hi. You just love to be like just right there. Them big old eyes. I will say she is kinda cute. What do we got here? How many channels do you have? It doesn't work like that. It's connected to the internet, so you can watch anything. At least anything that's available on the web. Man, I want to watch my show though. Yo, let's go.
ジュース飲む？
Sure. I'll drink things that are handed to me by random women. Dead juice.
うん。それでジュースがジュースになったの。
Interesting. Hey, a phone.
それは気にしないで。あ、提案なんだけど。
She has an idea.
二人で写真を撮らない？
Cute.
見て。素敵な写真。記念になるね。そこには誰もいないよ。
Okay. Oh, right. I see you. I see you. Got them big old eyes. Just gonna stare at you. Just gonna look at you.
何してるの？
Not exactly sure what I need to be doing. Why get a second TV and an old one at that?
気に入らない？削除することもできるよ。とはいえ、ただの飾りなの。
It's for decoration to light up the kitchen.
まだ現役で動く
But it
んだろ？
works too.
昔の
I can watch all of the
見られるの。
classic shows. Interesting. I do actually kind of like the idea of a little, like, old box TV sitting in a kitchen. Something very homely about it. I also, that was like the era that I grew up in. Was you know, it was that, like, Y2K. Mind you, like, I was born in 2000, right? So a lot of the can't get me, can't. It's like that thing that you do with your sibling. Can't get me, can't get me, can't get me. There's a table between us, and then they just jump over it, and then you both get yelled. But yeah, I grew up in that, like, Y2K, early 2000s era, so I got to see the world without the internet
とっても
for a
珍
little
しい
bit.
の。君はまだ見たことが
It's a
ない
very
よね。
different,
いつか出会う日が来るかも。それで傘が
it's a
必要
very
になる
different
よ。
time.
後になればわかるよ。
And it gave me an idea.
まず第一に、私たちはゲームの中にいるよ。だからどうしてって聞くのは意味のないことなの。でもね、ブレーカーは実際に電源を再起動できるよ。君の世界に基づいて作られてるんだから。
What was I saying? Are you outside?
あ、まだダメ。後にしよう。しばらくはこのまま家にいようよ。
Suck. Let me go outside and explore.
でもかけることはできるよ。
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
私に似合うかな。
Good on you.
さあ、行こう。これからはかけたままにするね。
Girls with glasses. Very cute. Oh yeah. Being born in the early 2000s kind of gave me snapshot, I guess, in my early childhood of what the 90s must have been like. You know, like 90s, you still had technology, you still had, uh, you know, old box TVs, sure, like the CRTs. But, you know, you still had TV, you still had radio. You didn't have, you know, no phones, no computers that could, you know, run streaming and play a game at the same time, sure. Especially not a game this pretty. But, it was a very different time, you know? I remember being a kid, young kid, I want to say maybe 8 or 9, being outside, you know, having laser tag fights. Well, say laser tag, more like what are those little plastic guns? The Nerf guns. The little plastic darts. Shoot them at each other. Me and my siblings. And in the winter, during the winter, we would still get kicked outside, of course. But you know, we would find ways to have fun. You know, you build a snowman, or you find a hill that was you know, plowed. The plows come by and they make these mounds of snow, and depending on the weather, snow. Sorry, depending on the weather, the snow, you know, has different textures, densities, and sometimes, because I was a very small kid, I was able to walk on it, you know, on these piles of snow, and so I would just kind of jump between them. I would get, you know, every once in a while I would mess up a jump and hurt myself, but you know, that was just part of the fun, I guess. Is doing stuff like that, you know, when you're a kid, you do some dumb stuff, right? I remember in middle school. That was during the time of like Filthy Frank and all these creators that were just starting the, you know, on the cusp of being weird for the sake of being weird. And I remember my friends and I, we were pretty big fans of those kind of videos. So one day, I decided to bring Fun Dip to school, and I'll never forget the feeling, and I'll never forget what it was like to have like plastic blue spit for the next 2 days. You can kind of guess what ended up happening with the Fun Dip, but it was a fun time, you know. Stuff like that. You know, these little memories that are interesting, to say the least. Not anything I would do now, mind you. I say that, and only a couple of years back I was drinking hot sauce for the stream. So to say that my era of being dumb for the sake of entertainment is beyond me, or behind me rather, it's not the case. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm just kind of walking around with Mita. You know, when you don't progress the game, it's very peaceful. She just kind of stares at you with giant eyes. Yeah? Me too, girl. Me too. You drink your juice. Is that good? Is it good juice? Okay, thank you. Wish I could sit on the couch. There, it's kind of all right. Okay. Okay. Why? Why? I just wanted. You're not allowed to stand here. Does it have to be there or there? How far can I get from you? Or you? Interesting. She can't step on the carpet. She can't be on the carpet. So strange. Look at that. She like totally avoids it. No wonder why. So strange. She can walk on the carpet, but she can't stay on the. See, if you were to visualize her position as like on the floor, and it would probably be like right there. She's so silly. Missing. Yeah, look at that. Totally just cannot stand on the carpet. But yeah, it was fun. I actually watched a video today about there's this guy that I watch on YouTube. All that he talks about is Halo, specifically like the older Halo games, which I was born at just the right time because Halo 1, Halo Combat Evolved, came out in 2001. By then I had just been born. I got to experience Halo Combat Evolved and the original Xbox for a lot of my early childhood, which was pretty nice, honestly. So, this guy on YouTube, the last video that he put out, he was talking about how before 3 now Halo Studios released basically a video, tech demo, showing off what they would be able to do moving to Unreal Engine 4 or Unreal Engine 5. Anyway, moving to Unreal Engine. And it's pretty. Like, you look at it, it's very like sickly pretty. But it's not Halo, you know. The whole video was talking about how Combat Evolved came out and it didn't have any intentions of being a sequel or anything like that. It was just kind of like the way that it was without really questioning anything of like the decisions that went into making the game. So you end up with a lot of decisions in that game, or around that game, that was very of its time, you know. Like if you look at the box art, loading screens, things like that, you can really tell that it came out in the early 2000s, and in a good way. It's very it's dated, but it's timeless because it's dated. And looking at the first Halo Combat Evolved, and the newest Halo Infinite, you can tell that they're two very different games, and mind you, they're about 20 years apart. So, you know, it makes sense that you would have these big changes in between one game to another. But what this guy was saying, this YouTuber, what he was saying was, wouldn't it be interesting to see a return of the Y2K style.
もう全部読んだよ。一人でここにいるととっても退屈なの。
Seeing a lot of copies. A lot of copies of books all next to each other. It's on purpose. I mean, when you make a game with a limited model palette, typically you want to jumble things around. In such a way that that it would be unnoticeable to most people that you're reusing models or that you're reusing textures. So I think it was definitely purposeful on the dev team to put each book or each copy of the book next to other copies so that you can very clearly see that it's, you know, showing that it's in a game, and games have these kind of limited palette issues. She's cute. You looked at me.
不気味？呪われていないし、不気味でもないよ。なんなら可愛い方だよ。
No, that thing was looking at me earlier. That thing was staring at me. Mita. Dang, she ate that chip without even opening her mouth. That's insane.
覚えてる？君は3つのものを持ってきてこのスキャナーに置いたよね。そう。だからこれらのものはこのバージョンの世界と接続されたの。それで今君はここにいる。
Interesting. That's the portable TV I bought you.
そうだよ。
You told me it was broken.
私は君にサプライズをしたかったの。ここに連れてくるためにね。だからちょっとだけ嘘をついたんだ。これで画面に情報が表示されるよ。あのね、そういえば私ってちょっとしたエンジニアなの。
Sorry if you heard that, guys. It's the problem with doing live ASMR. You have these little noises that you can't control. But I hope you didn't mind too much. What's this?
学校？いらないよ。でも制服は可愛いの。それに着てると自分も可愛く見せられる。
New clothes available. So if I go clothes, school. And she has different palettes too. Do that one. Continue. So if I go back in, it's gonna be different. Oh.
やっと会えたね。
Did it just reset?
嬉しいよ。聞きたいことはたくさんあると思うけど。
just
ほら、見ての通りだよ。私が
okay, yeah.
この特別な装置を作ったの。1秒でも早く私のところに来て
Yeah,
ほしくて。
yeah.
どういうわけか君はゲームの別のバージョンの中に入り込んじゃったみたい。その中で私は話せば長くなるの。とにかく君に会えてよかった。
Can't believe that she gone all the way just in. Go to the kitchen. Kitchen. We're gonna speed run. Go to the kitchen. Is that what I need?
お腹空いてる？一緒に料理しない？こっち、人参をお願い。
Where did these come from?
私たちは今ゲームの中だよ。ほら、手伝って。
Yeah. We're in a game. I actually have to like do that with my hand. That's kind of cool. You have to like move your mouse. I enjoyed that. That was good.
バスルームにあるよ。
The scissors. What are we using scissors for? Oh, those were the those were the cartridges that I was unscrewing before. I had wondered what those were. Still don't know what they are. Oh, she's already done. Still don't know why we're getting scissors. Yeah, give me the sauce.
愛のソースだよ。愛のフレーバーが入ってるの。それに世界観のコントラスト変わってるって思うよね。
That's not a flavor. What's with
何かおかしいの？
the cartridges?
カートリッジ？どんなの？一緒に調べようよ。でもその前にまずはご飯を食べよう。ハサミをちょうだい。
Yeah. Here you go. Why do you use scissors? Why don't you just...
おしゃべりしない？食事の前に。
Why are all the windows just white light?
それはこの世界の
It's just how it is.
君には奇妙に感じるかもしれないけど、遠くにあるものは見ることができないんだ。よかった。遅延を回避するためなの。
It's to avoid lag.
まだバグが残ってるんだ。君が遭遇しないよう祈ってるね。
I enjoyed that face. That was good. Alright, well, I enjoyed streaming this. It is 5 in the morning. I just wanted to check this game out, honestly. So I'm gonna leave this here. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this very brief small stream, but I promise you that I will have more coming in the future. Just give me a bit of time, let me cook, and I hope you have a wonderful day / night. See ya.